Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the GrandpasCorner channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey the Tin Man Taylor, and today we're back at my parents' room / office. So I'm going to be filming a reaction for you guys today, and it's going to be on Angry Grandpa, but on Grandpa's Corner. So I decided to pick the two videos that he did in his neighborhood. So, like, he's driving around telling old stories and stuff. There's two parts, so I'm going to film them all in one, so I don't have to do a part 1 and 2. So, without further ado, I'm going to turn the lights off so you guys can see my computer screen better. And we'll get the show on the road, shall we? Alright, everybody, here we go. Angry Grandpa's neighborhood.
This Grandpa. You know, a lot of y'all ask me where I come from, my upbringing, where I lived as a kid.
Right.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I decided just to ride around in my old neighborhood when I was a little boy and show you what. Now, remember, all these homes when I was growing up were brand new.
Whoa.
They were brand new neighborhood, man. They were building the houses. I used to roam these streets day and night. Had all my friends, you know, we all played out here and had a good time. God damn, put speed bumps out in this motherfucker.
Angry Grandpa should have brought Michael with him so he could film while he's talking, and he could probably hold the camera better.
Go tear my motherfucking van up. Maybe I ought not come in this neighborhood. This takes me back, boy, when I was 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old, you know. This is where I used to play. This was my playground. I used to roam these streets, and right there was old Donald Patch's house. Boy, he was a little fella. First piece of pussy I ever had in my life was right here. Her name...
Okay, you could have just said made out or whatever. That would have been much better to say instead of getting all nasty there. Anyway.
Was Hardy. I ain't going no further than that. Y'all don't need to know her name. All these were, like I said, brand new houses back then. Now they ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking shacks. You know, they ought to tear, you know, after so many years, they need to tear places down and start over.
I agree with him on a certain degree on that. Be like, yeah, some of these houses do look like they're old and need to be torn down, but some of them might have history to them. You might have to preserve the history on those houses, especially those old school houses built out of brick, you know. Keep those up at least, but something like this, the low roofs and all that stuff, you need to tear them down and build something else.
I remember old Billy King. Billy King used to live right there, man. I used to spend a lot of my time at Billy's house. We'd sit there, man. We'd plot. We had a little old woman, man. I was like 10 years old, and her old man was in the Navy, you know. And me and Billy go to her house. The old man be at sea, and we go to her house and stay all day long, and she'd play with us. Then there was the preacher lived right there. But yeah, this is back in the day, but when life was easy and fun and carefree, and you could play outside at nighttime, and nobody would bother you. You used to have a ball. Here's old Jean Salibi's house. Boy, I was in love with her. She was my neighborhood love. Now I don't even know what happened to her. You know, a lot of people we grew up with, we don't know what happens to them.
Yeah,
now,
that's
I'm
true.
going to show you where I grew up, my house. I remember when our house was built. Mom and Daddy would go over there, and they picked out, you know, the colors of the walls and what kind of tile to put on the floor. And there was a honey lived right here, man. She was the hottest bitch in your life you ever seen, man. I ain't lying.
Oh, hottest cutie, in other words.
Then there was old Douglas' house over here. Old Douglas' house. I remember old Douglas' house. And David Webb used to live right there. Motherfucker committed suicide.
Yeah, YouTube would say something if you hear the word, that word he just said. So I'll just say self-delete. Man, I hate that for him. losing a friend like that. Be like, had so much to live for too, and then
I couldn't take no more life and just said, fuck it.
yeah,
Committed suicide at, what, 21, 22 years old?
that's way too young, man.
And right here is where I grew up. That's my old house. Those trees, I remember planting them son of a bitches. Every damn one of them, boy. My daddy's, and all that grass, my daddy made me plant. Got us out there on our hands and knees planting that goddamn grass. God damn, I hated them fucking days.
Yeah, I'll be like, I don't know if I want to plant grass or not either. But I suppose back in them days you had to, just to make it nice.
Man, we go visit Barmel or something, you know, and where I was from, where my mom and them are from. We go to Barmel and they dig up trees. They go out in the woods and dig up camellia trees and azalea trees, and we had to come home and plant all day on Sunday afternoon. Ain't had no time to play. Then there was old Annie Williams, lived right there in that old brick house. His daddy was an officer in the Navy. Mama was a real asshole. She got a big fight with a neighbor one time. She told that man, you can't talk to me that way. I'm a lady. He said, you ain't no lady. You a fucking female. The provost lived there. Then Kenny. Remember old Kenny? Goddamn. Had a many good time in that boy's house, man. Shit. Smoked a lot of dope in there, too. Had it, man, damn. Then bring back old memories. Get over there, old Tucker house. This place run down now. Had me a motherfucking bulldozer. I just bulldozed this motherfucker down. Then there was the Ackerby's boy. They were some ugly motherfucking people. Jesus Christ, you wouldn't want to kiss that girl with a dog dick.
Oh, hey.
Woo, that was an ugly goddamn girl.
Well, you don't have to say that loud like that.
And we just lied through the old hood. Man, I used to come in here, right here in this house, right here. There was a girl there. Her last name was Wells. I used to bang the hell out of that bitch.
Okay, dokey. He really had to describe it in detail, did he? That's the end of part 1. I'm going to pull up part 2 now. Man. Old Grandpa used to have a good life when he was a kid, but I used to run everywhere. And that house right there used to be the dope house, man. We used to smoke more dope there. Good God. Then there's a railroad track up here. Ain't a railroad track. He must have spoke a lot of dope in his day. Anyway. Oh, that just reminded me. I'm going to be reacting to one of his other stories later. That'll give you a little heads up. And I think he talks about dope in that one too. Anyway, let's continue.
Track no more. They done turn it into a fucking bike path. They've had more rapes and killings on that goddamn bike path. Should have left it a fucking railroad track. And right down there, there was a golf course. And they had a runoff place. We'd go in there and go swimming in that motherfucker. Come out with leeches all over our ass.
Whoa.
And then right here used to be the pink store. Man, I was a kid, my mom and daddy gave me 35 cents. And I'd come to the fucking pink store. Old lady Kate used to run it. Meanest bitch ever fucking lived. Grabbed me by the ear one time because she caught me stealing fucking, candy. Grabbed me by the ear. But that was back in the day. Them days are gone forever. Forever. They'll never be back. You can't bring back your childhood. There's no way in hell. Oh, I got one more place to show you right here. Right there, boy. That's old Piggy Park. Had the best barbecue sandwiches in town. They used to come out to your car and roller skates and shit. Call it Piggy Park. Now it's Bessinger's. Let's go to Bessinger's and have a barbecue sandwich. Fuck that shit. Take me to Piggy Park. Give me a pork belly. Load that sucker up full of sauce. But old Grandpa, you know, got to reminiscing. You can't bring back the old days. You never will. Best thing you can do is remember them fondly, man. Make that your happy place inside you. When things go bad and things are going wrong and you're feeling depressed, you're feeling sad, go to your happy place, man. Think about when you were growing up and the honeys you used to screw and you gals, the guys you always used to suck tongues with. Remember that shit. Always, always go back to your past. Go back now, see where you grew up, where you come from. And remember, you started somewhere. Later, youngins, I'll talk to you.
That's the end of that video. Now I'm going to turn the camera back so you can see me and close out the video. But he was... But yeah, Angry Grandpa's right. You can't bring back your childhood memories or whatever. You just think about them. Think of your happy place. What makes you feel good in life or whatever. Or what you did in the past. That was good. Like, bring those childhood memories back in your adult life. But anyway, that's going to be it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more Angry Grandpa content like this. This has been a successful installment of the Tin Man's Corner channel. I'm Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, signing off, and have a nice day. Oh, and if there's any Angry Grandpa videos you want me to react to, let me know down in the comments, alright? That's it. Bye-bye.